City by beating Arsenal yesterday. John McGinn getting the only goal early on. Young fan Tyler was on 606 last night. This is good. Robbie Savage asked if Villa can win the league.
I'd like to think so, yeah. I phoned up a couple of weeks ago after the West Ham game and Robbie laughed at me when I said we was going to get Champions League and told me to get back to bed.
So what's your message to Robbie, Tyler? I mean, you can say
I
what you
think I
like.
did.
All these Man United fans are moaning about how, Eric Ten Hag has got this really poor squad. Look at what Unai Emery had when he took over after Steven Gerrard and what he's inherited.
Get back to bed. I don't know if you would have said who knows. Let's speak to Amanda Schiavi, who we spoke to yesterday from the same old Arsenal podcast. And Sanjeev Mohan is with us as well, lifelong Villa fan from Edgbaston. Morning, both.
Morning.
Sanjeev.
Yes,
Well. What is going on here?
Exactly. That is exactly my thoughts as well. I think it's been an absolutely fantastic week. I think to take the top two title contenders to the cleaners has been early Christmas present. What can I say?
Yeah. 15th consecutive win at home in the Premier League, and that was a beautiful goal to get things going. How pleased are you for big John McGinn?
I'm absolutely over the moon. I think he's been the main stead of the team. I think that the last time we won 15 games was when we won the European Cup, and that was in 1981. I think our home form needs to improve, but 15 games on the spot, you can't complain, can you? I mean,
No.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Yeah, early doors for you. Well, Amanda, when we spoke yesterday, you were a little bit nervy about it. It's probably not a huge surprise.
I was nervy because, as I said to you yesterday, there's an agenda. And if you watch that game, okay, let me just speak.
Yeah, go on.
Jesus should have had a penalty, which Crystal Palace got earlier on in the game, earlier on. Nketiah, apparently you can elbow in the face and get a yellow card now, and the handball at the end, where Cash handballs it first, but apparently that's okay. Listen, at the end of the day, I look at it like this. We didn't have our scoring boots on, and sorry, Sanjeev, you didn't take us to the cleaners. We would have taken you to the cleaners if we'd have put our chances away. However, the agenda is real, VAR is ruining football, and if you only just listen to what Roy Hodgson said yesterday, that's how so many football fans are feeling. VAR and the inept people behind it are ruining our game.
Yeah, but you won't be... I wasn't expecting all of this.
Oh, wasn't you? But I said it yesterday and I'll keep saying it. I don't want them to ruin the game I love.
No.
And I'm starting to fall out of love with it because it's against... Listen, I know other teams get errors against them.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
it.
saying
But
that.
when they're playing
Of course.
you sometimes...
But can I just say this is constant, and I'm sure we'll have a PGMOL apology letter next week, because tell me how that's not a penalty.
Oh, I don't want to get into it.
No, I know you don't, but as an Arsenal fan and someone who loves football so much, well done to Aston Villa for 15 continuous wins. I mean, that's great, and they are playing well. Although I did feel they were pretty average yesterday, I have to say.
Well, yeah, but, they played Manchester City about 3 days before.
Absolutely, but we played Luton, so we were away. But, what I will say is that, unfortunately, Zinchenko went missing. Ben White didn't get tight on McGinn, and he scores, and it was a good goal. Look, I'm not going to take that away.
No, it was a very good goal.
But Ødegaard misses 2 chances. We should have had a penalty. Saka missed a slight chance. They were fouling all over the pitch as well with Saka. It's continuous. It's getting to that stage where you just go, when is it all going to end?
Right.
When is football sense going to come back? Sorry, I'm ranting.
It's all right.
Yeah, you are ranting. I think you can take a hit, Aston Villa beat you, and it's simple as that, I mean, I think there were 2 completely different performances. I think the win against Manchester City, we actually dismantled them, and it was like a total domination. I think the win against Arsenal was totally different. I think we had the first 20 minutes. John McGinn scored, and, you definitely came back into the game in the last half of the first 45 minutes. But I think in the next 45 minutes, we proved that we could play under different situations and take on teams under different circumstances.
What's the vibe? At full time, Sanjeev. What's the kind of conversation there? Are people? I don't know. Are people beginning to allow themselves to believe that you're in it right there?
I think dare to dream is a key word here, isn't it? I mean, everybody wants their team to win something at the end of the day. I think as Unai Emery said yesterday in his post-match speech, I think it's too early to talk about it. I think it's great, fantastic early Christmas presents, so I think we should enjoy it. I think we should look at look at it again after 30 matches, and I think it's just one of those that keep our fingers crossed. But having said that, Leicester were in the same position as we are. They had the same amount of points, all right? Nobody thought Leicester could do it, and a lot of people are thinking Villa can't do it. But you know what? All the teams around them drop points, and anything can happen. Any team can beat anybody in this league.
I think for the rest of us, people who don't necessarily support any of the big 5, 6, whatever it is these days, it's great. In terms of the title being this tight, and also having a club like Villa, possible kind of Leicester situation going on. Don't get me wrong, I know Villa have had a kind of glorious past, obviously Sanjeev as well, but to see them in the mix, it makes it very interesting. Listen, thank you very much indeed, guys. Much appreciated. Go on.
I've got a Christmas poem for you. Right?
Oh, right.
Something I sung. Yeah, I'm not a fantastic singer, but I'll give it a go. Yeah,
we're up for it. Yeah, go on, man. Go on. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, ready? You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Unai Emery's coming to town. Unai Emery's coming to town. Unai Emery's coming to town. Merry Christmas.
Sanjeev, you do realise you're on national radio, don't you?
I don't care. We won. I've got friends listening, yeah? I've got my friends listening
I know, mate. Look, if you're ever going to do it, now's the time, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Listen, thank you so much. I enjoyed that. Cheers, Amanda. We'll speak again. Thank you. Amanda Schiavi from the Same Old Arsenal podcast, and good old Sanjeev there. That was great. Sanjeev
That's going
moment.
Straight in the montage for the end of the season when Villa win the title.
It's got to. Yeah, that was great.
Anyway, so all today's games on 5 Live, don't forget.